Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Story Verse. I'm Tom. Do you feel like you are not improving even though you're still learning and practicing? Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel tired of studying. Maybe you feel like your English is not getting better. Well, don't worry. This is normal. And today, I'm going to guide you step by step to help you break through this feeling and make your next big jump in English fluency. Are you ready? Let's begin. So, imagine you are climbing a beautiful mountain. At the beginning of your climb, you move quickly. Every step takes you higher and higher. You can feel the difference. You see the difference. When you look around, your view changes. You can see more of the valley, more of the sky. You feel happy. You feel proud. You feel excited to keep going. But then something changes. The path becomes flat. You are still walking, but you are not going higher. You are moving forward, but your view stays almost the same. It feels like nothing is changing even though you are still putting in effort. This is exactly what happens in language learning. When you start learning English, every little thing feels like a victory. The first time you say, "How are you?" and someone understands you, it's just amazing. The first time you understand a song or a sentence in a movie, you feel proud. You can see your progress every week. Your vocabulary grows quickly. Your listening feels stronger. Your speaking becomes smoother. But later something happens. The big jumps become smaller. You are still learning, but you don't see the improvement as clearly. Your speaking sounds the same to you. Your listening feels the same. You might start to think, "Am I stuck? Am I not improving anymore?" This feeling can make you lose motivation. It can make you feel bored or frustrated. But here's the truth. You are not stuck. You are simply in a stage where your brain is processing, organizing, and strengthening what you have already learned. Okay? Think of it like a runner who is training for a long race. Sometimes they run fast, sometimes they slow down to build strength. Both are important. So feeling stuck is not the end of your journey. It is a normal and necessary part of learning. It is like the flat road before the next big hill. Okay? And once you keep going, you will reach that hill. You will start climbing again. Okay? Now that we know what this stuck feeling is, let's talk about why it happens. There are many reasons, and understanding them will help you move forward. When you first start learning English, almost everything is new. Every sound, every word, every sentence, everything is fresh. Your brain works very hard and you notice big changes quickly. It's like putting a small plant in the sun and giving it water. It grows fast at first, okay? But after a while, your brain becomes comfortable with what it already knows. You can understand your usual lessons. You can talk about your daily life. You can watch videos you already enjoy. This comfort is nice, but it can also slow your visible progress. Okay, visible progress. That means the kind of progress that you can see and feel. But here is another reason. Sometimes you keep practicing only what is easy. We all like to feel confident. So sometimes we keep doing only the activities we are good at. Maybe you always read short texts or always watch the same kind of videos or always talk about the same topics. The problem is if you don't push yourself into something a little more difficult, your English stays at the same level. You will be stuck. Okay? It's like going to the gym and always lifting the same weight. Your muscles stop growing. But here's reason number 3. Less challenge in speaking and writing. It's easy to watch TV shows or listen to podcasts or read books in English. That's really easy. That's called input. Okay, English coming into your brain. But to improve fluency, you also need output. That is English coming out of your mouth or your pen. Okay, output producing English. If you don't practice speaking and writing enough, your active English skills will improve more slowly. You might understand a lot but find it hard to use the words when you need them. So you need to practice speaking. You need to talk to yourself. You need to do shadowing and all the other strategies that I have taught you in previous episodes. Here is reason number 4. Sometimes you are improving but the changes are small. Okay? Your pronunciation is getting a little better. Your grammar is a little more correct. You understand more words without thinking. But because the changes are not big and dramatic, you don't feel them. Okay? It's like when a child grows. If you see them every day, you don't notice the change. But if you meet them after 6 months, you suddenly see how much taller they are. So remember, my friends, feeling stuck happens for many reasons. Comfort, habit, less challenge, or invisible progress. That means the kind of progress you cannot see. The important point is this. Feeling stuck is not a dead end. It's not the end of your journey. It's just a signal that it's time to try something new. Okay. But the big question is, how do I move forward? How do we start climbing again? Now I'm going to give you 4 practical steps. Step number 1, push your output. Output means the English you produce. The English you speak or write. To improve quickly, you need to talk and write about new things. If you always talk about your daily routine, try giving your opinion about a movie. Try explaining a news story. Try teaching someone a new word you learned. At first it feels uncomfortable. You don't know the words. You make mistakes. But that's good. Mistakes show your brain is learning something new. Step number 2, track your progress. When you are in the slow zone, in the feeling stuck stage, progress is small and easy to miss. So you must record it to see it. Every week, record yourself speaking for 1 to 2 minutes about anything. Save your recordings. After 1 month, listen to the old ones. You will hear your progress. You will hear your pronunciation, your speed, and your confidence. Step number 4, learn in short, focused bursts. Okay? Big study sessions are not always better. Instead of 2 hours once a week, try 15 to 20 minutes every single day. In each short session, focus on just one thing, one grammar point, one short listening exercise, or one new group of words. Short, focused learning helps your brain remember more. It keeps you from feeling tired and bored. Step number 5, add a stretch activity. So, what is a stretch activity? A stretch activity is something just a little harder than your current level. Not too easy, not too hard, just enough to make you think. For example, have a 5 to 10 minute conversation in English without using your first language. Read a short story without a dictionary. Write a paragraph on a topic you never wrote about before. These stretch moments pull you forward. Okay, they are the steps out of your slow zone, out of your comfort zone, out of your feeling stuck stage. Now, here is the important point. Fluency is not built in 1 day or 1 month. Trust the process. It is built in small steps. Sometimes so small you cannot see them. You must trust that these steps are taking you forward even if they are quiet and invisible. Don't wait for big dramatic improvement to feel proud. Celebrate the small wins. You understood one more word in a song. You wrote a text with fewer mistakes. These small wins are proof that you are moving forward. Fluency is a destination, but learning is a journey. If you enjoy the process, you will feel less stress and more motivation. When you enjoy it, you keep going. And when you keep going, the results always come. I promise. So, my friends, remember this. The slow zone is not the end. It's just a quiet road before the next hill. Keep walking, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. Thank you for joining me today on English Unleashed. Bye for now.